Rebonjour. Du coup, nouvel épisode, la suite de tout à l'heure. C'est trop bien. J'ai juste l'impression que le son est un petit peu fort par contre. Mais bon. Écoute, c'est bien pareil. Attends, on va quand même aller checker le son parce que là, j'ai des doutes. Mais d'après moi, ça devrait être correct, mais on sait jamais, hein. On sait jamais avec moi, on sait jamais. Mais d'après moi, ça devrait être correct, mais on sait jamais. Non, c'est bien chill, c'est bien chill. C'est chill. Du coup, faisons les quêtes que j'ai eues. Moi, je dirais on ferait ça en premier. Parce que c'est comme une des quêtes les plus principales que j'ai. Oh god, j'ai tellement de trucs. De quoi récompense de niveau? J'ai monté de niveau? Quoi? Je savais même pas! J'ai même pas vu quand j'ai monté de niveau. À moins que j'aie une mémoire un peu très vague, mais... J'ai monté de niveau. Bah du coup, écoute, c'est bien, je suis level 29, je savais même pas. Hey, je vais beaucoup mieux que ce matin, puis depuis hier, je n'ai plus aucune allergie et je suis tellement content, mon dieu, ça fait tellement du bien de plus souffrir. Genre, là, j'ai envie de faire des lives de 50 heures, mais je vais pas le faire parce que c'est pas très bien. On va faire l'émission que j'ai à faire, puis on va se barrer. Voilà. Salut, ça va?
Traveler, please, over here.
Quoi, qu'est-ce que tu veux, bitch? Ah, bordel.
Are your adventures going smoothly?
Attends, 3 secondes. Allez. Ah! Bon. Encore le micro. J'ai oublié de le tasser parce que tantôt j'ai remis le micro à sa place. Micro de l'ordinateur. Si vous savez ce qui se passe présentement, je suis en train de faire des acrobaties. Alors. Je cherche de nouveaux alliés. Oh! Plus de compétences, ça serait bien.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
J'aurais un partenaire?
And it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. There it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Une blonde.
Blonde. Dresses all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before.
Ça peut soit être Barbara, soit être Noël. Noël, Noël, elle a pas les cheveux blancs. Elle a pas les cheveux blonds. Qui a les cheveux blonds? Ben, je pense que c'est juste Barbara.
Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Oh non.
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and
C'est un
even
gars?
has an eye patch.
Un eye patch. Ça peut être Bennett aussi. Et je sais pas s'il y a un cache-œil. Attends, on va voir.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya?
That
Ouais.
stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. After all,
Non, il a dit elle a dit un grand gars. Il est pas grand, Bennett.
But be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should
Ok.
this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know. I wish you every success.
Ok. Un grand gars. Elle a-tu dit un grand? Je sais pas. En tout cas, elle a dit un homme blond. Un homme blond. Écoute, moi, s'il peut être gentil et tout, en bas, attends, je pensais que c'était en haut. Je me suis dit un chevalier, d'habitude c'est en haut. Mais s'il vous plaît, dans le chat, spoilez-moi pas. Parce que j'aimerais ça découvrir tout seul, tu vois.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge... As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some...
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation... Anyways... Oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried... You should go ask him.
Ok, donc là pour l'instant on cherche un blond avec un cache-œil, mais j'ai aucune idée ça peut être qui.
Why? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking it. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to...
The Angel Share? Well, Master D would probably... Anyway, let's go to the Angel Share.
D'accord, d'accord. Un grand blond. Enfin, un blond... Un gars blond. Un blond. J'ai aucune idée ça peut être qui en fait. Coucou.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the...
Investigating everything as always. Guess the...
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Ok, donc en fait on va s'asseoir pour attendre qu'il apparaisse. Asseyez-vous près.
Hey, go on, drink some more.
Premier étage, ça doit être en haut. Ok.
Ah,
oh,
welcome, sir.
C'est lui.
The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and...
Il est où? Ah, il est là. Ah, je le connais aucunement. Bonjour, je suis... Wow.
Wow! He's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
Wow. Attends, j'ai reçu des messages. En tout cas.
A traveler, you say? Why are you Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit.
So, guess we've broken the eye.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif.
Heyy.
I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
He was so cold just a moment before. Hyman's got a bad feeling.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora.
Oh, c'est
And
pas
3
cher.
answered questions.
Ah, ça va.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Hyman's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Et si je vais vous donner une réponse qui ne vous convient pas?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
Qui a été la clé pour mettre fin à cette crise?
I know everything that I should.
Ah.
Well, answer the question.
C'était moi, là.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Les adeptes ou les 7 étoiles de Liyue. Les adeptes, ils vont protéger.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Lequel ont le selon le plus important aux yeux des dieux? Bah.
So, this is your answer then. It seems that you're different from her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Ok.
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
J'ai l'impression qu'il a parlé à notre sœur, puis qu'elle a répondu des choses différentes que nous.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all.
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super...
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then,
Mais qui
let's go
ça,
see for ourselves,
hers?
shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, let's meet up at the temple.
M'a te frappé.
Perhaps your questions...
Reviens ici. C'est où ça, le temple du faucon? Waouh, merci la carte qui m'aide beaucoup, merci. Ah, c'est ça. Et pourquoi on doit faire ça? J'ai pas suivi, mais en tout cas, là, ça m'énerve qu'il dit genre, like her. C'est ça qu'il faut faire. Ah, faut aller parler à monsieur.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the abyss. The falcon of the west. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover. Oh, it's nothing.
Entrons dans le temple du faucon. Blablabla. Ah, c'est ça qu'il faut qu'on fasse. Je me dis aussi que 20 c'était pas beaucoup. Commencez et butons tout le monde. Parce que c'est cool, buter tout le monde. Ah, bon, écoute, Mr. Blaze s'est abonné à la chaîne. Du coup, merci. C'était sur le live. Mr. Blaze, Monsieur Blaze. Je sais pas comment le dire, mais peu importe.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Ah,
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Pas une bonne idée de mettre des mélanges entre leur équipe, hein, parce que... Quoi? What the fuck? Il n'y en avait pas 43 millions, hein.
Disappear.
Ah! C'était mon but. J'essaye de changer de personnage. Quoi? Cours! Ah, God. Merci, mon Dieu, quel enfer. Oui, encore une musique épique alors qu'il se passe absolument rien. Du coup, ça fait quoi ça? Oh! Attends, y a-tu un autre coffre? Genre là. Attends, on sait jamais, on sait jamais, on sait jamais. Hey, la musique est vraiment intense, my god. Genre, ok, on peut pas monter anyway, donc... Allons-y. Salut. Quoi, déjà? La musique est vraiment intense. Il se passe rien, moi ça me stresse la musique, c'est ça qui me stresse, pas le truc, sinon genre c'est vraiment chill. Si tu me fous une musique qui fait tan, c'est sûr que je vais faire genre what the fuck. Attends, viens. Hey, il était pas supposé nous aider l'autre enfant là. Et là, si tu me dis que ça c'est de l'aide, là, on n'a pas la même type d'aide en tête, hein. Ok. Oh, god damn it. Ah, mais attends, là, tu le sais de la bouffe, je vais faire. Wow! Mais... Oh! J'ai ça me faire pogner de même. Ah putain, j'aime pas ça les cinématiques. Bonjour Jean-Michel.
Just a few abyss mages. Seems like that herald might have already left.
The abyss. Toi tu me fais chier. Tu m'aides pas! T'étais supposé être mon allié, mais ferme ta gueule! T'étais supposé être mon allié, tu m'aides aucunement, ok? Hein? T'es pas très gentil.
That is why even the dragon and the creatures of the abyss did.
You seem to know a lot about the abyss.
I suppose that's as judging by the trick. Perhaps we may.
Merci, ferme ta gueule. Déjà? Écoute, c'est tellement simple, ça n'a aucun bon sens. Bye bye. Tu es niveau combien? Ça dépend de quel type de niveau. Niveau d'aventure, je suis level 29. Niveau du monde, je suis level 2. Puis c'est ça. Là, faut aller... Rendez-vous... Ok, on va faire tous les temples, parce que sinon, c'était pas drôle, bien sûr. On va aller à la statue des 7 pour se soigner en premier. Par là. Alors non, mais je peux te faire une offrande avant? Non. Il est tellement pas rassurant le territoire des loups vu d'ici, je veux dire. Il est... Alors, je suis désolé. Tu peux fermer ta gueule, Paymon. Genre, pourquoi tu te mets à parler alors qu'il est même pas là? Il est en haut à 48 mètres. Je sais même pas il est où. Il est là. Coucou. Oh non, il va falloir qu'on rebatte ça.
Great Wolf King of the North.
J'ai tellement pas envie de faire ça.
Sharp of fang and keen of claw. And yet dwelling here only. No. No. I only know these things because of... Alright. Let's go see if that Abyss Herald has...
But where do we begin?
Indeed. Knowing what I...
Dis-moi qu'il faut pas que je batte le loup. Trouver les indices. Ok, c'est beaucoup moins compliqué. Parce que moi, battre le loup, là, ça me tente vraiment pas. J'ai une phobie de ce loup. Parce que c'est un loup de glace. Tous les trucs de glace, c'est de la marde. Mais vrai, avec une feuille, ça pourrait être chill.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Let me weave you up. Windblade!
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Il est où cet enfant? J'aime ça ces affaires-là. Je suis en train d'installer le jeu, mais c'est à quel niveau qu'on peut jouer en ligne? C'est au niveau 16. À partir du niveau 16, tu peux jouer en ligne avec les gens. Et du coup, voilà. Mais c'est un peu... C'est... D'accord, mais crevez tous. C'est un peu décevant, je veux dire. Comme... je peux-tu genre... C'est un peu décevant le mode multijoueur, honnêtement. Enfin, moi, j'ai trouvé ça très décevant à voir, là. Genre, c'est cool le jeu avec du monde, mais tu peux pas faire tes quêtes. Tu peux pas faire toutes les quêtes. Genre, tu peux juste faire les quêtes du monde, puis alors que les quêtes qui sont compliquées, c'est pas ceux-là. Ça dépend lesquelles, là, mais... Mais genre, si je me comprends, c'est un peu décevant. Moi, je pense que pour accéder au coffre, faut monter là. Et voilà. Attends, il y a une... Ça, j'en cherche beaucoup à Mondstadt, des machins comme ça. Donc, si je le trouverais, ça serait potentiellement une bonne idée. Il est où? J'ai essayé de le taper. Ah!
Incinerate!
Oui! Alors... Est-ce que là, il y en a tellement peu à Mondstadt maintenant, des trucs de même que c'est un peu triste. Je ne peux presque... Qu'est-ce qu'il y avait par terre? Ah, c'est une pomme de pain. J'ai pas envie de monter la montagne, mais je vais devoir le faire. Moi, je suis content qu'on n'aille pas à buter le monstre, à buter le loup, parce que le loup, là, je suis traumatisé. Mais en vrai, je pense que ce serait possible, parce que j'ai déjà battu des monstres plus forts de glace. Puis maintenant, je le connais un peu plus.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the abyss really has... Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Il est bien pas fort. Là, faut que j'aille parler à machin bizarre, gros biatchugly. Quoi? Je me suis fait arnaquer. Coucou.
Have you finished searching?
Nous avons trouvé de nombreuses traces.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself.
Ouais.
But they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. Let's get a move on then.
Oh non. Pas l'entre-deux-tombes d'erreur. Ça là, c'est moins chill, ça fait plus peur. Ouais.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, but I suppose that this place is more lair than storm terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the east had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is.
On est d'accord qu'il y a un mur. Ici, je ne peux pas passer. Effectivement. Donc, du coup, j'ai couru ici pour rien. Faut... D'accord, non. Faut que je me TP, en fait. Faut que je fasse... Là. Ça m'énerve les gros machins trucs bizarres comme ça. C'est que ça. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on fait là? Ah, attends, il y a un autre. Oh! Une lueur. Ouais, mais moi je vais aller chercher le truc. Pas mal sûr que c'est en haut de ça. Ah, ça a pas l'air d'être là. Hein. Mais là, c'est où? Bon, c'est quoi, on va aller faire ça, là. Ah, ça c'est vraiment gossant. Wow!
Wind blade!
Ring cutter!
Disappear!
Lui, il faut que je le tue.
So in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly.
No, you're right.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Vous semblez avoir beaucoup voyagé.
Once upon a time, yes.
You know, Dane, you keep... Where...
She no longer I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is?
I still have some things left
Yep, and it's... Hey, once you find your sibling... Monsters, fisherman's toes... either way, we should settle down in a place...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about. While you're still traveling, you should...
C'est... Ah!
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say?
Uh-oh.
It could be someone you know well. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves. We can reach the top of that cliff.
Ok.
Oh, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Je suis sûr qu'il est là-dedans le truc. Ah non. Plus vraiment. Ça pourrait être où? Ah, peut-être qu'il est là. Rattraper machin chose. Ok. Ben écoute, on va rattraper machin chose. Il m'inspire pas confiance, je sais pas pourquoi. Genre, tu sais, il y a un habit qui ressemble un peu à un habit de Fatoué. Puis la dernière fois qu'on a eu à faire avec les Fatoué et tout, là, c'était pas très nice. Ah, il est là! Donc j'avais raison.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh?
Oh.
A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Ah. C'est des traces de Minecraft.
Even for a single dandelion.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
Ce pissenlit me rappelle.
You mean your sister?
Oui.
How could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Oui, au moment où je l'ai touché.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. At least you now know that she is still on this world, at this time. The most important thing is yes. And this is something you must... May you find your kin at the end of that journey.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again.
Hein? Tant que je me fais pas attaquer par un
After
VME,
all,
putain.
I did take 500 mora, and those 3 answers you gave me.
Ah ben écoute. La clé du destin. Putain. Je viens de finir une quête puis m'en donne une autre. Ben écoute, on va la faire. J'ai hâte d'avoir une quête qui me dit genre, ah t'es pas assez de niveau pour comme ça. Ça voudrait dire que je dois faire les autres quêtes. Parce que là, si tu me donnes d'autres quêtes et d'autres quêtes et d'autres quêtes et d'autres quêtes, c'est compliqué, tu vois. Et quelle heure, histoire que je passe pas trop ma vie sur le jeu. Mais il est très bien le jeu. Il est très très bien. Bonjour à la personne sur le live. Alors. Est-ce que rapprochez-vous du panneau d'affichage de la guilde. D'accord, d'accord. Ah non, pas elle est pas belle. On dirait je sais pas, je l'aime pas.
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything.
Hein?
The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions.
Quoi?
Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures?
Hein?
Oh, traveler, it's you.
Oui, c'est moi.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lon? Do you have a commission you need to—
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Oh, good.
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before. You were correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand, some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Ah, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Comme Malice, par exemple.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then?
No.
Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis—
With the major changes in Liyue, but anything related to the Abyss, so I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission?
Oh, thank you.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member.
Ah, c'était juste le début de la quête. On va souffrir. C'est lesquelles, quelles ruines qu'il faut... Oh god, c'est bien loin. J'ai pas de TP proche. I'm gonna die. Oh god. On va aller chercher les ruines tant qu'à y être. Ah, c'est le... Allez, allez. Oh god, je m'endors.
Information is reliable.
D'accord.
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
C'est magique. J'ai des one shot. La musique est stressante. Ah, il y avait un coffre. Est-ce que je peux détruire ça? Non.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Le coffre a été placé à l'envers. Écoute, moi je ramasse tous les trucs, hein. si je tire dedans, ça fait quoi? Oh god. Je stresse. C'est tellement bizarre. C'est pas une ruine habituelle, genre d'habitude les ruines sont pas comme ça. Oh non, il y aura un boss. Ah, le boss, ça va être le machin électricité. Oh, the fuck. Il a l'air un peu possédé.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
Une statue des sept.
Why is the statue of the set and the statue's hands? Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right?
What the fuck?
This statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has... And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Hello? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
Quel endroit terrible.
Let's get out of here, and fast. We should... Ah! Now what? We can't stay here. Quick, run! Ah, I'm here.
Oh!
Flying.
Je vais crever. Ok, donc là, ça c'est un... C'est un parcours Roblox. C'est parti! On se cache là. Oh, je stresse. C'est horrible. Écoute, là, je peux y aller. Go! Ah non, pas go! Mais comment je fais? Voilà, je suis mort. Encore. Écoute, on va crever pendant... Hi, attends. Faut que je soigne mon personnage principal, là, il perd beaucoup de vie. Dommage que la statue, elle peut pas nous sauver, hein, parce que techniquement, une statue des 7, ça soigne. Mais là, elle a pas l'air d'être très sympathique. Quoi? Hey, mais... Oh! Ça m'énerve! Je fais rien. Mais c'est comment tu veux que je finisse, moi, ça? Tantôt, c'était simple. Mais là, c'est foutu. Je peux pas recommencer. Ok, ça rip-up. Ça rip-up. C'est bon, c'est chill. Non. Oh, j'ai envie de frapper des gens, j'ai envie de frapper des gens. Hey, j'y étais presque, là. J'aurais dû... Moi, je vais prendre lui. Il m'a l'air un peu plus staminatique, tu vois. Oh god. Oh, c'était chaud, mon Dieu. Je vais attendre qu'il y en ait juste... Ok, là. Go! C'est bon. Oui! Ok. Ça c'est fait. Ça, en fait, c'était pas mal juste ce bout-là que je trouvais ça compliqué. Sinon, d'après moi, ça devrait être chill. On va se faire poursuivre par des méchants et tout. Ça devrait être correct. Tant qu'il n'y a pas d'autres affaires dans ce style-là. Là. Ok, allons-y. Ah oh, un boss. C'est qui ça?
Cannot spy on the secrets of the. You have come here. You have seen our secret as a herald. I will.
An abyss herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, did he send you here to die? His resistance, the abyss, is un...
Fuck.
I've never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Ok.
No, my sword.
Il y a là de la glace. Mais il est vraiment pas fort. Ah.
This power, it seems familiar.
Ah. Ah.
I see.
Alors c'est vous.
So it's you. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Je prends congé. Quoi?
What a tough battle. Are you okay?
Un combat pas facile. Honnêtement, j'ai vu pire.
Strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
Il semblait me connaître.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Ce n'est rien, sortons d'ici.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary...
Ok, donc nous, on est juste perturbés. Ah. 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 Mais je voulais récupérer un coffre, moi. C'est long. Il est pixelisé. Ouais. Un peu plus tôt que prévu.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Oh, wait.
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
En fait, ce n'est pas la seule chose qu'on a croisée.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare...
Ah bah d'accord. Donc là, on doit faire quoi? C'est où qu'on doit aller? Ok. Hey, honnêtement, là, elles sont longues leurs quêtes. J'aimerais ça qu'on finisse cette quête-là puis qu'on puisse finir les autres petites quêtes et qu'on puisse finir le live. Ah, d'autres petits... Oh non. J'allais dire d'autres petits méchants, puis là j'ai vu le truc à côté. Dis-moi qu'il se réveille pas.
Motion to compel.
Putain,
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The trap looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects.
Ouais.
In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful toward, but I have a feeling that their plan with one cannot discover the truth behind, or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Hyman is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here.
Encore? Ok, ouais, non, on va aller avec le... Écoute, j'ai l'impression... Attends, 3 secondes. J'ai l'impression que l'UA est plus simple qu'avant. Genre, avant, c'était un peu l'apocalypse, là, ça va. Ok. Ah, attends. Non. J'aime pas les machins de ça, là. Coucou. Oh non, il s'est réveillé, lui. Wow.
Can't handle your drink.
Wow, 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 wow. Ok. Trop de stress, trop de stress. Faut se soigner, faut se soigner. Ow. Non mais putain! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god, qu'est-ce que je mange? Ah putain, il s'est recréé un... Tout ce que je voulais pas qu'il arrive. Ok. Crève. Oh là là.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
Attends, 3 secondes. En plus, le micro, attends. J'avais pas pensé, attends. Du coup... Mais... Je n'ai appris votre existence que par pur hasard.
Forget it. Just the connection between the Abyss Order. Rather, they are both branches that have...
Branches?
Both originate...
Huh? Really? The Abyss Order? Oh. Oh, right. As your guide. Huh? You have memories of being there.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets, but if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw.
Khaenri'ah, c'est
like?
qui?
So that's the complete story, huh?
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was...
It seems your sister woke up.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's... history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because...
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god, it was a powerful nation, built purely by humans.
D'accord.
Later events unfolded just
You mean that?
500 years ago, the god, the pride of humankind.
How could that be? The history books don't say it.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I would...
Bon. Toujours suivre la trace de ces machins bitch là. J'ai très hâte d'avoir fini avec cette quête. Mais j'ai l'impression que ça a le rapport avec l'archon électro. Donc du coup, ça m'intéresse un peu plus. Genre tu vois, c'est pas une quête inutile. Dans ma tête, j'ai l'impression... l'archon, là. C'est-tu l'archon ou c'est l'archon? Je sais pas. En tout cas, le truc électrique. Reviens ici. Oh yes, ça c'est cool. Hey, je l'ai tapé.
Rain outlines your fate.
Bordel. Merci. Bon.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Khaenri'ah. So, did Khaenri'ah have a lot of ruins that needed to...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah.
C'est moi, il y a des trucs bizarres sur lui là.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Khaenri'ah like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Khaenri'ah, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the sand, perhaps resonating with the sorrow.
Ils sont genre à quelques centimètres du manche de l'abîme, puis eux sont en train de taper leur meilleure discussion, genre ok.
Yeah, Paimon thinks you've been doing a real good job of this.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much, but no matter their past.
Bonjour. Oh god, non pas toi. Toi, je ne veux pas que tu viennes. Ok. Comment ça va, Emily? Ah!
Witness the power of good.
Pause. Soignons. Ok. Pas de problème. Oui, fonce dans le mur. Ça, c'est plus cool. Oh god. Écoute, maintenant on va utiliser Diana. Oh god, ok. On se cache, on se cache, on se cache, on se cache. Putain. Écoute, je m'entends plus parler. La musique est trop intense. Non, pas ça, pas ce que je vais faire. Merci. J'en ai marre des fucking cinématiques. Oui, je suis québécois. Ah. Tombé.
Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be... Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Merci.
Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation.
C'est moi le fils du destin.
Seems like they are
oh non,
still
c'est moi et ma
launching the
sœur.
operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-leaving operation.
Tu peux pas me rejoigner si t'es dans le serveur Europe parce que sur PS4 on peut pas choisir le serveur et ça m'a mis directement en Amérique parce que ben voilà. Du coup, ouais, c'est un peu triste, mais tu peux toujours me demander en ami avec mon pseudo en bas puis on pourra jouer ensemble à d'autres jeux ou je sais pas, peu importe, qu'est-ce que tu veux quoi.
So Dane, what message does this
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation, but some parts are difficult.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to aussi-ll.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
Quoi? Je vois pas le pseudo. Ah, ben techniquement en bas de l'écran devrait avoir mon pseudo. Genre d'écrire mon PSN, c'est ça. Ben ça c'est mon pseudo. On n'a pas pu le détruire la dernière fois. Il a simplement été repoussé grave.
What do they want with aussi-ll?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old
C'est flou.
This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt aussi-ll, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt aussi-lle's mind.
Tu peux aller voir dans la description aussi si tu veux. Description de ma chaîne YouTube ou je sais pas si je sais pas si c'est dans la description de la vidéo, mais si ça l'est pas, la description de la chaîne YouTube est supposée être écrite.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek it. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh.
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated.
Yes. Thereby imbuing the
Sa mère, c'est fucking long.
power to topple the divine throne.
Oh boy. The Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan.
D'accord, d'accord.
Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing.
Yo.
Let's get moving.
Il était temps. Ok, donc du coup la quête est supposée être à peu près finie, je pense. Non, pas ce que je voulais faire. On va se rendre à la cathédrale. Hein. Ok, je vais aller accepter ta demande d'ami. Ça sera pas long. T'as réussi le géosaure? Ah oui oui j'ai réussi. Je l'ai fait hors live solo puis c'était en vrai c'était plutôt chill en vrai. Genre ça s'est bien passé. Genre je pensais en fait au début que ça serait ultra compliqué mais genre tu sais j'ai juste abandonné trop vite parce que j'étais trop fatigué puis genre j'avais tellement la flemme de le battre. Mais là je suis allé retourner, j'ai fait genre c'est compliqué puis au final j'ai fait en vrai ça va parce que techniquement on a tu sais il y a comme une attaque qui lui fait plus mal. Je sais pas si tu vois ce que je veux dire. Mais ça lui enlève tellement de vie que c'était plutôt simple quoi. Fallait juste se prendre. Merci. Putain.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does...
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can
malheureusement,
say
non. Je suis sur le serveur américain.
We're about to enter the cathedral. Don't say anything bad about the... And actually, the Animo Archon is...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either.
Du coup, je sais pas si on peut jouer ensemble. Ben, on peut pas jouer ensemble dès que t'es pas dans le même serveur que moi. À moins qu'il fasse une mise à jour un jour où on peut, mais pour l'instant, non.
While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue.
C'est très long.
But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Tu joues à quoi d'autre? À plusieurs jeux. Écoute, tu peux toujours m'ajouter sur la PS4 puis on pourra en reparler une autre fois. Blah. Ça me fait penser avec le machin de... Je sais pas. Ça me fait... c'est perturbant. Attends, en y repensant, là, tous les personnages qu'on a rencontrés, c'était des archons, blablabla. Donc ça se trouve, lui, c'est l'archon... c'est l'archon d'électro, en fait. C'est quoi ton pseudo? Il est écrit soit en bas de l'écran, parce qu'apparemment, il est flouté, on le voit pas très bien. Mais au pire, il est dans la description, si tu veux m'ajouter. Bonjour.
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige. It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion.
Effectivement.
Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a... Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven. Of course? Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside. Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. The Tyrant's Final Fury! Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt. Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying! People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually... Right! Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster.
D'accord.
Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents. It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
C'est qui ça?
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy. Right! We'll go give Master Jean a hand! Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Je vais aller accepter ta demande d'amis. Voilà. J'ai très hâte que cette quête soit finie. En fait, j'ai hâte qu'ils me disent tu peux plus faire de quête.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely.
À la quoi?
Unlike Osiel, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolf. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of it.
Je suis pas encore à la quête. Je suis même pas encore à la quête. Bon, d'accord, écoute. Wow. Ah, c'est ici. Salut, Ghost!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Ça va très bien, toi? Mais là, je suis un petit peu en combat, un peu... Wow! I wanted to récupérer ça.
No, my sword.
Putain!
Rain outlines your fate.
Bon. Oh, toi là par contre tu me fais vraiment chier. Bon. Effectivement.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Orders.
Yeah, what?
I'm not going
Putain,
any further.
Pourquoi?
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
À mon avis, c'est autre chose.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
Ah non, mais Boreas, c'est pas le...
C'est
pas le loup... J'ai pas envie de me rebattre avec lui, là.
You're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods. It's just my... You shouldn't place too much trust in... Even if the god in
Ta gueule.
Trust them
Merci.
and don't hunt them.
Lest I repeat the failing, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat.
What a strange man.
Oui.
Yeah, that's true. You also, at the rite of dissension in Lille, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Bordel! Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, toi?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange.
They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between...
They just like to cause trouble.
C'est vrai.
Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Devour. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is... Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe... Okay, be careful.
Oui, ta gueule. Mais Boré, là, je l'aime pas. Pas de le battre. C'est très très long la recharge. Oh oh. Non, il est possédé, ça veut dire que je vais devoir le battre.
Look, over there, it's Razor.
Razor.
The Abyss Herald.
Ah non, il a pas l'air d'être possédé, il a l'air d'être enfermé par un machin.
Not welcome here.
Oh, encore lui.
The wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly... If you serve us, we can Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a... Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Oh non.
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us, you're...
Éliminer tous les monstres.
Disappear.
Oh god. Eh.
Let me weave you up.
Ah fuck, il s'est créé une armure. Ow.
Motion to compel.
Ah ouais.
Weird back hook. Oh. Take it and.
Ok, donc lui c'est l'eau, son... Donc feu ça fait rien. Du coup c'est glace qu'il faut l'utiliser. C'est le gars qui gâche tout l'ambiance. Allez, viens-t'en ici. Ah là là. Ok, attends. Là, par contre, je veux bien me faire défoncer. Mais c'est parce que là, ils viennent de m'écrire un message en disant que ma batterie était faible. Et je n'ai pas envie de perdre de batterie en plein milieu d'un combat. Parce que, tu vois ce que ça veut dire? Ça veut dire genre mort. Ça veut dire je me fais attaquer mais je ne peux pas réagir. Et ça, tu sais, c'est pas très cool, tu sais quoi? Du coup, je vais brancher la manette. Voilà. Oh. Est-ce que ça charge? Histoire d'être sûr. Ok, ça charge, c'est bon. Ouais.
Look at you.
Oui. Bah écoute, eux, ils m'ont même pas vu. C'est drôle parce que de base, ils étaient supposés aider l'autre à me battre, mais eux, ils m'ont juste pas vu. Donc, c'était totalement inutile leur présence.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable.
Putain, mais il fait chier, lui, à disparaître.
It disappeared again.
Au moins, on l'a arrêté cette fois.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupical. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Ce n'est pas de ta faute.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine, it entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from... I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Dane, il est inutile. Il a rien fait. On a tout fait la job. Tant qu'il me fait pas un child, tu sais là, un coup de child, là, le genre de truc que child a fait, hein? Genre, ah, je suis ton ami finalement, non, bitch. Avez-vous croisé Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the loop?
That information combined with a more comprehensive... For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of... Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
On dirait qu'il va falloir aller jusqu'à... pour aller fouiller. Ce n'est pas nécessaire.
What do you mean?
Je m'en souviens.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before.
Hein? Honnêtement, écoute, peut-être. Je m'en souviens pas. Mais écoute, apparemment, on a vu ça. J'aime trop ta voix. Écoute, merci. Ça fait 3 fois que je me le fais dire aujourd'hui. Ah, God, c'est long. C'est où qu'il faut aller? Ok. Ah, le machin en bas, lui. Donc, il va falloir battre cet enfant. Salut! Ah. Ben, bonjour. Ah, ben, il a l'air de pas être réveillé. D'accord. Y a rien.
Ooh, so what did you see?
Absolument rien.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited.
Ben écoute, je suis désolé.
What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
Oui.
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. J'ai
fait le donjon hier. J'ai eu un Un arc légendaire. Oh!
Let me give it a try.
Que? C'est quoi ça?
And done.
Quoi?
Wow! It's
the very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along.
C'est son œil, genre.
The first field tiller.
Le truc qu'il faut buter si on veut le tuer.
All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Ah.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Cachons-le quelque part où personne ne le trouvera.
No. I'll go.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, no matter where we may hide.
Oh.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven, as well as being a really important... Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue.
Ah non.
I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
C'est une des pires idées. Salut best friend. C'est où faut que j'aille là? Entrer de nouveau dans les ruines pour aller faire de la merde et mourir. Ça c'est un peu ça la définition que moi je vois honnêtement. Allons entrer dans les ruines pour décéder. La statue elle va faire genre what the fuck non. Puis là il y aura un boss sacré ultra badass qui va dire hey yo qu'est-ce que tu fais là c'est pas très cool là de détruire mes affaires ultra magiques badass. Moi je vais lui dire ben on n'a pas le choix alors tu dois vivre avec. Va manger de la pizza puis on en reparlera tantôt. Alors rentrons dans les ruines louches qui vont toutes exploser. Ah! Il y avait un lézard, je voulais l'attraper, mais apparemment je peux pas. C'est chill. Allons-y, let's go, c'est parti les amis. C'est très long. C'est très long. Ah voilà. Let's go! Pourquoi c'était pas l'autre côté?
We barely escaped this place last time and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That or the stupidest.
C'est qui ton perso préféré? Aucune idée.
We just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
Bonjour. Wow. J'aime pas ça les petites bulles comme ça, hein. C'est pas très rassurant. J'ai bien pu que j'ai... Ah! Wow, calme-toi. J'ai failli la pogner, j'ai eu tellement peur. Ok, là on va voir une animation stylée.
Looks like we're here.
Oui.
An eerie, lifeless dark.
Une salle sombre, étrange et sans vie. Je comprends l'aura maléfique qui est.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
D'accord, d'accord. Quoi? Encore toi? Tu as un perso soin? Oui. J'ai Diana, puis il y a aussi l'autre gars, là, Sing-Sho, qui soigne un petit peu, mais pas trop.
You are just as vexatious as that. I sense your soul is stained by. Oh, and something far than we.
Toi là, je t'aime pas, t'es pas beau.
We're both.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you.
Encore, on va te battre une troisième fois, bordel. Putain, je déteste les mages de l'abîme. Wow! Wow! Faut se soigner très vite là. Sinon, on meurt. Let's go! En vrai, ça va, c'est chill. Hey, va chier. Va manger tes mamans. Putain, mais toi là. En plus, ils nous narguent, ces enfants de bitch là. Contre le... Quoi? Non. Je l'ai... Aouh! Aouh! Ok, contre les mages de l'abîme, il faut utiliser les persos électro. J'ai pas de perso électro présentement, mais ouais. Toi là, va te faire manger tes mamans là. Ah non, ça c'est chiant. Écoute, les mages de l'abîme, là, je vais les tuer après. Je ne peux plus le faire manger. Ok, on va utiliser une feuille alors. Non mais ici, ça marche pas. Ok, on va... Je sais pas ce qu'on va faire. Peux-tu le faire? Non. Ça va, c'est pas très bon, hein.
No, my sword. Not good. Time to act.
Wow.
Time to act.
Oh shit.
I have taught you everything.
Ah, bordel de sa mère. J'aime pas ce jeu. Ce jeu m'énerve. Lui, il faudrait que je fasse manger un truc genre... Oh yes, ça c'est cool. Je savais pas que ça donnait autant de bouffe.
Can't handle your drink.
Ah ouais. Whoa.
Time for your arraignment. Boom.
Whoa.
I'm a rock.
Whoa, shit.
Disappear.
I let my guard down.
Est-ce que je peux encore... Je peux-tu le soigner un petit peu? Dites-moi, je peux le soigner. Non. Ok, écoute, on va essayer d'attendre. Est-ce que je peux attendre qu'il soit soigné par ses... Ok. Oh shit. Ah ouais. Mais putain! Dis-moi, je peux le soigner. Dis-moi, je peux le soigner. Il fait vraiment chier avec son spinjitsu de la muerte, là. Hey, là.
Motion to compel.
Elle est forte contre lui.
Keep within the wall.
Wow.
Motion to compel.
Laisse-moi la soigner. Bordel. Ça a l'air chaud de le battre, oui. Mais en vrai, c'est pas si pire. C'est juste que là, je me fais en même temps canarder par un autre bitch en fond. Ah non! J'ai pas fini de me soigner! Je vais juste donner ça. Putain, je peux toujours pas. Pourquoi t'as pas un plus grand estomac, là? Tu sais, genre... C'est la seule fois où... Oh, attends! Toi, là, par contre, faut que je te tue. Avant qu'il récupère son armure, là. Ouais, c'est ça, là. Faut que je te tue là. Oh. Oh, God. Wow. Tan. Oh. Utilise la nourriture. Quoi? Oh! S'arrête! Utilise la nourriture pour l'attaque et la défense.
princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Oh God.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh.
Oui, je sais, c'est ma soeur. It's my sister. On est séparés depuis si longtemps.
Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
Je savais.
What's going on here? Dane?
You shouldn't team up with this man.
Ok, non, non, au moins, tu sais, elle comprend genre qu'on est genre, que, tu sais, elle est gentille avec nous. Je veux dire, elle veut pas nous tuer quoi. Salut, salut, salut.
He is my enemy.
The fuck.
Lumine.
Attends un peu.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
Pourquoi? T'es conne.
That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria.
Ok. Cet homme, nanana, c'était l'épée du crépuscule, garde impériale de la dernière dynastie. Il y a 5 ans. Il y a 500 ans, il n'a réussi à...
A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
Il a été condamné à l'immortalité, obligé d'errer à jamais en ce monde et forcé d'être le témoin de transformation. What the fuck?
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Oh, Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
Pourquoi?
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of
Toi
this
aussi,
world.
tu auras atteint la fin de ton voyage. Elle est tellement minuscule à comparer à lui.
Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Bruh.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess.
C'est vrai.
It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemy? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get... If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Bon. Mais je vais passer le level 30 dans pas très longtemps. Du coup, c'est comme un genre de... Ah, enfin on a arrêté les quêtes. Et un... Ouais, mais on va les recommencer dans pas très longtemps. Oh god. Ça va être très long. Mais écoute, même si je débloque la quête, je vais pas la faire aujourd'hui parce que là on a quand même fait plusieurs quêtes aujourd'hui. Je vais la faire demain. Mais les levels ont monté vite aujourd'hui, là, genre je suis déjà level 30. Dans le sens que... Je sais pas comment l'expliquer. Enfin, je vais être level 30 dans genre 2 secondes. Alors que j'étais level 28 au début du live. Puis c'est compliqué là, monter de level. Tu sais, monter de 1 level c'est chill dans ce jeu là. Genre je veux dire avec les missions qu'on a. Mais monter de 2 levels dans une journée, ça c'est compliqué.
Children, come.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads to...
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out. That simply won't do. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folk... I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created you...
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot...
Oh, Indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I...
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. There's... What's more, I doubt... Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the... You would have to dig, but almost no... Even more... In any case, Smaragdus...
Ta gueule.
Goodness knows if the...
Well...
Yes.
She...
I'm back, Granny.
Oh, c'est Fey.
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Ah, allow me to do the honors. This child here is Fei. She's the one helping run some errands. Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the ll-Luziox records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the ll-Luziox marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. Before finally defeating an ancient god. A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Fei. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find if you have an urgent...
All right,
Hey,
Fei. You'll have to excuse Fei.
Paimon was gonna ask this...
An Adeptus? I guess, kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a... They had me, and once I was all grown up...
Well, that's a big...
Well, my Anyway, let's not... The chasm's been...
Is that Fei?
I know, Granny, you've told...
Whoa.
Commercial consultancy. Crossell. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that he... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you wanna...
Wow. Best we...
J'ai cru jamais qu'on allait s'en sortir, mon Dieu. D'habitude, je passe pas les dialogues, mais là, c'était vraiment long. Hey, 40 millions de quêtes qui sont là. Genre, je les prends parce que je vais les faire un jour, mais il y en a beaucoup. Mais les faire hors live, ça.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter.
What? J'ai même pas vu la barre.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Fei. What?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of Smaragd. Miss Fei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or in return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus
Guaranteed genuine? With 10
Of course. This way, but...
In that case...
Oh, of course.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell.
Encore une fucking quête. Quoi? Depuis quand les trucs changent de place comme ça? Ah non, mais c'est parce que...
Whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you?
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice. My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting. A big banquet is... That's what the hairpin... But now that I've lost the hairpin...
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of déjà vu?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental car?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here.
Let me see.
J'ai remarqué qu'elle a la voix d'Ember.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow. True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution. Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end
even higher. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Juqiao looks like she's about to faint. However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Oh, oui, child. Oui, j'ai déjà battu, puis oui, je comprends.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are locked. Whichever way you look at it, except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check.
Please. Please, however much it is, now that it's come to...
Yes, legally speaking. So hold on a moment, Monsieur Chow.
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were... My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the
C'est
past.
tellement long, mon Dieu.
Smooth to the touch. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things.
Oh putain. En plus, elle a dit retournons voir Monsieur Machin. Là, ça va nous dire retournons voir Madame Machin.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Juqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last Mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes. And if I may just confirm again... It was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
Okay.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow and Compte.
Thank you very much.
Voyelle.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. It's not...
Ah, God. Un endroit adéquat pour discuter. Mais putain, mais genre, c'est quoi le rapport? Un endroit idéal pour discuter, genre... Ouh. Est-ce qu'on est vraiment obligé de discuter présentement? C'est quoi, moi je vais passer les dialogues intensément, je ne veux pas... J'en ai rien à foutre. J'aurais pas dû commencer cette quête-là. J'aurais dû juste arrêter.
Miss Yanfei.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins... What do you mean? Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus if mere mortals come into contact with it. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel...
No.
Now that is true. If I've deduced correctly, he may still... If that's the case, we should go confront... Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way. And then, after that, he would simply insist that, meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue.
Oui, bien sûr. Ah, ça m'intéresse grandement, oui, je comprends très bien. Oh, wow, c'est fou. Oh my god, wow, ça m'intéresse.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything anywhere commissioned but not bound by...
Voyelle.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too.
Sign here, and I sign too. Mais j'en ai rien. Non.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as
D'accord.
always.
J'ai compris.
I will retain the other
T'as
copy.
aucune pitié pour ceux qui ont écrit le texte? Non, vraiment pas.
Not for now, no. Despite, I don't believe you have been part of an
Est-ce que vous pouvez juste arrêter de parler?
I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry. Also, the idea of someone abusing the... But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his
Merci. Ah, c'est fou. Puis là, faut que j'aille parler. C'est quoi? Faut que je m'en aille présentement parce que faut que j'aille manger. Genre, il y a comme le manger qui est prêt, tu vois. Du coup, j'ai pas le choix d'arrêter le live et d'arrêter tout court. En revenant, enfin, genre, je devrais faire après fini manger, genre, je vais aller me laver. Et après ça, je vais relancer un live pour finir cette quête-là et peut-être les autres si je vois. Je sais pas, je vais voir. Mais là, il faut quand même vraiment que j'y aille. Parce que, ben voilà, genre, sinon, je voudrais bien finir la quête, mais... normalement, je la finirai, mais bon. On va juste récolter cette mission-là, puis on va se barrer, d'accord? Mon dieu, elle parle beaucoup, là, c'est rare. Je m'en occupe. Ok, bref, en tout cas, faut vraiment que je vous quitte à une prochaine vidéo, au prochain live, à tantôt, pour la suite des quêtes qu'on vient de commencer. Ciao, ciao! Et j'espère que vous allez tous bien, hein, je sais pas pourquoi j'ai envie de dire ça.